Clarity and confusion. Just as the tall trees in a large forest are barriers that prevent the light so desperately needed by the foliage on the forest floor, certain barriers can prevent us from obtaining the light we need for healthy growth. We cannot grow without sunlight, and we cannot grow without the presence of the inner light in our lives. Hopelessness, helplessness, isolation, and morbidity are some of the dark forces that prevent us from our growth. Many stories in our minds can add to that darkness and keep us disconnected. So, rewinding the films in our head and looking at the reality of the stories is an important responsibility. You cannot be foggy on the road of life. Your job is to take yourself away from the confusing stuff and see who you really are, revisiting yourself as the loving light that you have always been and are. You need to ignite your own flame and get in touch with the light within. There must be a burning fire inside you that warms you up to live a full life. However, a sense of balance is also required at any given time and place. When the fire burns you, just cool it off and adjust the temperature by reducing the extra heat. And when you get cold, find ways to warm yourself up. In other words, when an overload of information in your mind is burning you with anger, fear, jealousy, judgment, and other emotional reactions, you must adjust. Either delete the extra heat to cool off, or quarantine the chilling factors that bite. That's when you can warm up to life. A magician uses a smokescreen to keep you in the dark and prevent you from clearly observing how the magic is done. Lack of clarity creates confusion and stress. So, a confused mind cannot be useful for accurate thinking or confident performance. When enough attention is not paid to clarity, outcomes can be scary, dark, and disappointing. Applying clarity is like projecting a light onto an object, but confusion is like bringing a cloud in front of the sun and darkening the environment. Confusion is the mother of all ill, while clarity is the miracle cure in every fearful situation. Our essence of light is pure clarity, but life experiences throw clouds over our minds, causing us to function in a lifetime of darkness and confusion. The clarity that we are born with is like the innocence of children, pure and transparent. The pure light of life starts with a burst of energy as it is coming out of a uterus, but staying connected with the inner light creates the confusing part. Due to so much conflicting information received since birth, we end up in a state of bewilderment. In my case, my own life experiences and my clients' experiences have taught me to reconnect with my inner source and use it to ease pains. I was only able to find my purer sense of the light of being after cleaning up the accumulated misinformation and replacing it with updated data. I learned to look at myself as a flashlight that is connected to a rechargeable power source, which enlightens the path for myself and others.